Smith, a legend. Hot mic.
Can everyone hear me? Hello, everyone, all of Dillon and Aaron's friends and family, and to the 5 people here whose last name is not Smith. I really have to pee, so I'm going to keep this quick. Can we start by giving a round of applause to the most important people here, the bartenders? No, seriously, thank you so much for everyone who made today possible. Dillon, Aaron, our parents, my sister, the bridesmaids, and the groomsmen. This has truly been a beautiful event, and I can't imagine how much time and effort it took into putting this all together, especially because I didn't do shit. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan Smith. I'm Dillon's older brother, and certainly the most attractive of his 3 other older brothers. Now, I got an A in my public speaking class, but that was 9 years ago. So it's been a while since I've given a speech, so we'll see how this goes. When I wrote this speech this morning, I was thinking to myself, what should I say? Do I say something nice? Do I say how I've never seen my brother happier than he is right now? Do I say how excited I am for Aaron to be a part of our family? Do I tell them how much I love them and how I wish nothing but happiness for them? Hell no. No one wants to hear that. We want to laugh at their expense instead. Let's all give a round of applause for how stunning Aaron looks today. Aaron, you seriously look amazing. Dillon, you look...
Like Dillon?
Like Dillon.
Like Dillon.
Now there comes a time in every man's life where they meet their one true love, their best friend, the person that can finish their sentences, and for Dillon, that time came 24 years ago when he met me. My wife Casey proofread this speech, so I had to take out some of my best stories of Dillon. You're welcome, Mom, Grandma. No, I'm thrilled to be standing here today because I get to fulfill one of my lifelong dreams, exposing Dillon for who he truly is in front of 100 of his closest family and friends. So let's take a trip down memory lane together as I tell you about my relationship with Dillon Patrick Smith. It all started in the late 1900s, and I've been very fortunate to grow up with my little brother as my best friend. We didn't wait until our teenage years or our adult years to become close. We were best buds from the start. As children, Dillon and I did everything together. From playing baseball at Phoebus Little League to riding our bicycles all over the very safe streets of Hampton, Virginia. We always had a good time. Even at a young age, I always felt like Dillon had a lot of respect for me, primarily because if I peed in our bunk beds, he'd be in for a wet awakening. I was on the top bunk. Ben Francis knows all about being on the wrong end of a bunk bed from Dillon Smith. My parents decided that the best hope they had for us to be productive members of society was to send us to a Christian private school. Since 3 years old, Dillon and I certainly gave our teachers there a hard time. They weren't too fond of us. I used to encourage Dillon to pick fights with the bigger kids in my grade so that I could stand up for them and have an excuse to fight those kids without getting in trouble with our dad since, they pushed Dillon first. But since then, I always knew we had each other's backs. Beginning in 2005, we started traveling the East Coast together every weekend, racing motocross, thanks to much sacrifice from our parents. We spent our teenage years battling on dirt bikes, and it was just another opportunity for us to compete with one another. Usually I saw that checkered flag first, but in recent years, I've gained a few LBs, and Dillon's gotten a bit quicker. But from motocross to video games, literally everything was a competition, and I won the competition of most broken bones, but Dillon has had his fair share too.
Oh, no.
I think we're still tied for the most beers consumed this far. No, but although Dillon and I were very similar in many ways, there were some differences between us. You see, Dillon's always been an academic scholar. In high school, while Dillon had his face in the books, I had my face in the bong. Heyo! So that being said, Dillon could have attended any college that he wanted. He was accepted actually by every school he applied to, whereas I was denied by every school I applied to. Thank God for community college. After visiting many schools, Dillon decided that he would become a Virginia Tech Hokie. And the moment he stepped foot on that campus, he knew he had found his home for the next 4 years. That one decision played a massive role into molding him into the man he is today. A smart, driven guy with a large, diverse group of friends. And by diverse, I mean that some are fast on a motorcycle while others are not. But Virginia Tech is where he made many memories and new friends, the best of these friends being right here today, and I'm thankful to consider them my best friends too.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Some of you guys, well, many of you guys, know that Dillon is notorious for passing out in the shower after one too many adult beverages. So I'm just glad that he has Aaron now to take care of him and that I no longer have to see him naked. Alright guys, I'll stop making fun of Dillon now because there really is not much more to joke him about. I feel like I won the lottery when it comes to little brother that God chose for me. In the MySpace days, Dill Pickle was always number 1 in my top 8.
Who the hell knows what MySpace is?
Very few of us, very few of us. Dillon nearly is the perfect guy and definitely our parents' favorite. He's loyal, kind, selfless, and would give the shirt off his back to anybody. And I can honestly say that I don't know anyone that doesn't like my little brother. Now let's talk about my new little sister, Erin Christina. Perhaps the biggest success of Dillon's young life has been dating Aaron. I remember when these two first started dating 8 years ago as freshmen in high school, and even back then, I could have never imagined Dillon with anyone else. Aaron, I can't believe you tolerated Dillon for that long. Now you two have squeezed your whole lives into a camper and are traveling the United States, going from state to state. It's crazy you've already been gone for 10 months now. I'm surprised you didn't murder each other after 10 days. It's very unique and special to see high school sweethearts stay together this long. These two have never broken up even for a day. I've never even seen them have a fight that lasted longer than an hour. To make it from high school relationship all the way to this special day is nothing short of amazing. I guess they had good role models in Casey and I. A few weeks ago, Dillon called me and said, "Hey bro, please don't say anything about my past girlfriends in your speech." So unfortunately, everyone, that cut the speech by about 2 seconds. There weren't any. In the past decade, I don't have many memories of Dillon that don't have Aaron in them. Aaron is great at many things, cooking, photography, and her Instagram feed is fire.
It is.
But most importantly, her best attribute is being Dillon's #1 fan. The fact that Aaron would pack up her life into a camper and be open enough to travel wherever duty calls is a true testament to her devotion to their relationship and the power of the love they share. I'd like to end this speech by saying, Aaron, today you're entering this family only by last name because you've been a part of this crazy circus for a long time now. Dillon is very lucky to have you by his side. And Dillon, thank you for the honor of being your best man, but more importantly, thank you for being the best brother that I could ever ask for. I will love you forever, and I will always have your back. Everyone, raise your glasses to family, health, love, and a lifetime of happiness for these two.
Cheers, cheers.
Dillon, always remember, happy wife, happy life. Congratulations, you guys. Cheers!